Yo, what's good, y'all? This is Too Real Sports, where we keep it way too real.
Unapologetic, unbiased, uncensored.
I feel like I said two-way sports, I don't know. Yeah, I'm Mitri.
I'm Big Ev.
Alright, and yes.
Yo,
Football.
the other day I realized I kind of swagger jacked the beginning to unapologetic, uncensored. I'm gonna switch it up. I gotta do it at home, man. I never realized that
Yeah, you know it's funny too, because it started like Too Real Sports Talk.
Yeah.
So the other day I just happened to be watching Sean McVay on HBO 2 Real Sports. Real Sports.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, I didn't think about that.
Hell yeah.
Cool piece about Sean McVay too. He's crazy as you gotta be to be an NFL coach. 18 nowadays. You know he like 32. Yeah, so you know he break. Yeah, but yeah, we ain't no swag jacking on purpose. We just
I'm gonna fix that though. I'm gonna fix that for episode 25. But we on episode 24 with it.
Kobe. Yeah, I still say Kobe when I'm shooting to the garbage pail.
Yeah, definitely. But you gotta definitely gotta say Ken Griffey in here. Though.
Oh yeah, the kid.
Like Ken Griffey.
The kid. Oh man, Ken Griffey. Remember they was talking about he was gonna run for president and all that. Remember because he was just so popular. It was serious though. They was like looking into it. And I remember Nike made it like a whole campaign, but he was too young. Ken Griffey, the kid, man. Yo. If he would, he's still great all time player. I hate to do ifs because, still a great all-time player, but would have been the best baseball player of all time if they didn't get hurt, but still an all-time.
You think he's better than Barry? Who you think he's better out of him and Barry?
I would have, prime Ken Griffey?
Nah, just like, I got
just
Barry.
Just overall?
Because I got Barry as my GOAT, yo. I got Barry as the GOAT mine in baseball, yo.
I got Barry definitely is the best hitter of all time. Barry on the field, as he got older, once he started hitting them home runs, he didn't even care about defense too much like that. Young Barry was the man on defense.
Goodness,
but
yeah, it's hard though.
Yeah,
Pause.
I don't know. A-Rod in his prime. A-Rod got a lot of LeBron-like flaws. Why we always throw LeBron in here? I'm sorry.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
But he got like those like flaws where at big moments he shrunk.
Yeah.
A-Rod, it's like that. My heart says Jeter. You know what I'm saying? My heart says Jeter's the GOAT. That's my final answer, man. We go at Jeter's the GOAT. And we going to definitely get into some baseball talk as we get close to the postseason. I don't know. The Yankees slipping up, man. I don't know what's going on. But I ain't tripping too much. We know what we could be. We know when we play our best baseball, we better than any team in the majors. So it's cool. As long as we peak at the right time, I'm fine with what's going on right now.
Yeah, I second that notion, but right now it's like, ugh.
Yeah, we injuries and yada yada, but we'll be alright. But football around the corner.
Time of year again, you already know.
Damn, this is the greatest time of the year. The trifecta when they all meet when the NBA. We ain't get there yet. I'm just saying. I'm looking forward to it. But football.
That's right around the corner. That's right there, though. That's right there.
Football. So I guess what we gonna do, and we gonna use this also for fantasy purposes, right? Because I know everybody drafts is happening in the next week or two.
Yes, sir.
We gonna name our top 5 in every position. You know what I'm saying? I know me personally. I'm gonna try not to go stat crazy, because we want to get through the whole. Everybody 5. So I ain't gonna go stat crazy on this one. I'm gonna go eye test crazy though.
Yeah, I went straight eye test. I got no stats. I don't got no weight, no height, no nothing. I just got let me tell you what's gonna happen real quick, because I am a former champion as you go in our league, so
I was rigged, man. I'll be back this year though. Just like me and it's gonna be the winning of me, my Cowboys, Yankees. Yeah, we all gonna win. Right now, book the tickets to ATL. So yeah, what position we starting off at?
We're gonna start off with the creme de la creme. We're gonna start off with running back.
Okay.
And we're gonna hear a lot of familiar names in this top 5, but as it gets towards the probably I guess 4th and 5th, it gets a little tricky, but we'll see.
I know who you better have at 1.
Yeah, no, hell yeah, hands down. I got Zeke as 1.
Yeah. Who you got as 1?
I got Zeke.
Okay, why are you saying the Zeke a little low? Who you got?
I always keep it 100 about the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? So I got Zeke though. I think it's gonna be a big revenge factor on his behalf. Like the NFL did some real dirt to him last year, so I think him coming back, along with the offensive line, because they had an off year last year too, a lot of injuries with them. But I think they all gonna come back as one unit and reclaim their spot. I think Zeke is the best running back in the NFL. I was saying the Cowboys were the best offensive line as a unit in the NFL, but last year didn't show that. But I think they're gonna reclaim their throne this year, and you're gonna see Zeke gonna have a monster year. And if you got that number 1 pick, it better be Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, Dak. So we gonna be in some fantasy leagues together. So I know I gotta grab Zeke.
Yeah, you better.
I gotta get that draft pick ahead of you. But yeah, Zeke, same thing. Zeke number 1. One thing I think he'll feature a lot more. You know, this is my Cowboy insider. Shouldn't be giving y'all all this. Is he's gonna have a lot more receiving. More like a Le'Veon Bell this year. And like you said, the O-line is back healthy. They drafted Connor Williams to kind of patch up if James has injury. So yeah, Zeke number 1. Now I'll go number 2 real quick. I'm probably assuming you're number 2. Le'Veon Bell I got. Oh, you got tired. My foot. I want to guess your joint. My man, let me guess your joint. I got Le'Veon Bell. You know what he does. He catches, runs. He gonna get the attempts. I mean,
absolutely.
Certain games he get 30 rushes alone. So he gonna get them attempts. And I got Le'Veon Bell at 2. Who you got?
Well, I obviously got Le'Veon as my top 5 running back too, but I'll explain why I got him a little further on the list. But right now I got David Johnson as my number 2 overall running back, because it's not like last year. He didn't have like no ligament injury. You know, he had no lower body injury. He hurt his wrist. And with that quarterback situation, they're gonna be leaning a whole lot of David Johnson in Arizona calling the offense. He's not like he got anybody. He's not splitting no carries. He's the third down back. He's gonna do it all running back. So he's gonna get the carries. He's gonna get the goal line to him. So David Johnson right back to regular scheduled business as he was before the injury. He led the NFL in rushing before he got the injury, but I don't think he is this year. I think he's gonna be Zeke again. But if you got that number 1, 2 pick, if you sitting up there, grab David Johnson, man. It's a regular schedule program, man.
Now I will say, just before we get off this, I don't have David Johnson on my list. I don't think he's that
in the top 5.
Nah, I think that was just 1 year. I don't just think he's that good of a back, to be honest. So I think that was that one big year, and you know, I hope he does good, but I don't see it.
No, I think they're gonna lean on it because of, you know, who is it? Sam Bradford there, right?
They drafted also.
Yeah, they got Rosen, but of course Sam Bradford's gonna get hurt eventually. Then Josh Rosen's gonna get in there, and then you know he's gonna need the help. So they're gonna really lean on David Johnson. He's gonna like.
I just don't think he's good. Not that good. I think.
Nah, man, he's good, man.
Who you got at 3?
At number 3, I got my man Todd Gurley. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got the Rams, if you want to pick like the utility players on the Rams, like it's gonna be a little difficult, especially for the receivers and the tight end, because there's a lot of players over there. They got a lot of bodies, so Goff's gonna be Shannon Rock a lot, but Todd Gurley's gonna be getting that pill every single down as the number 1 down running back. He's not spending no carries to nobody, so Todd Gurley's gonna be sitting there. He's gonna have a lot of opportunities because you can't sit there and put 8 in the box on him. The Rams have a crazy offense. You got too many weapons to sit there and do that, so you're gonna have to pick your poison with them. So I think Todd Gurley's gonna have another big year this year, and I got him as my number 3 back.
To be honest, I'm not 100% sold on Todd Gurley. I have Todd Gurley as my number 3 also, but I have Todd Gurley as my number 3 because I am 100% sold on Sean McVay. I'm not sold on Todd Gurley or the quarterback, but I think McVay and his play calling, kind of like Peterson and the Eagles, I think those are the stars of the team. So I think just because Gurley had a good year, he had a bad year. So I'm still not sure 100% who he is. But like I said, I trust that coach, so I got him number 3.
Man, Todd Gurley, man. Watch, trying to get me right back to regular schedule program, man.
Yeah, I think so, definitely. That's what I got. But I have more faith, like I said, in the coach than him, just because he had a good year, had a bad year. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know that play calling over there, I like that a lot. I'm gonna go 4 real quick. Now I got Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook got hurt 4th game of the season last year. 354 yards, so he was on pace to do something. I've watched him since Florida State, one of my favorite college teams. So I know him. I know what he's made for. He can also catch. Murray's over there, but it'll be okay. Dalvin Cook is going to take over that.
If you worry about Murray being over there, don't worry about it at all. Dalvin Cook is that guy. So if I can't.
I like Murray though.
I like Murray too, but Dalvin Cook is Dalvin Cook, and
Latavius Murray.
Yeah, so it's about to be out of here from Latavius Murray, but. That's a good pick, but as you said before, I got my man Le'Veon Bell number 4 for me.
Okay.
And now why I got him so low? Because he's sitting out again. He's sitting out preseason again. He's sitting out of camp again.
That's what he do though.
Yeah, that's what he do though. So like he's gonna come like when he come back, his first 4 weeks of the season, that's gonna be his training camp. So you're gonna have to ease his way and get him playing shape and like get in there. But of course, eventually at the end of the year, Le'Veon Bell's number is gonna be sitting up there right top as one of the top 5. But just because of his slow start, that's why I'm giving him like a little notch in the 4th because everybody's gonna be there. Zeke, I got Zeke, Todd Gurley, and David Johnson, and they're gonna be pounding the rock from day 1 all the way. So Le'Veon gonna have to catch up, and I think he's gonna finish out rounding up top 5 as he always do. Of course, with receptions like how he always do, but he's gonna start off slow, and then as soon as he gets over, boom, Le'Veon's gonna be Le'Veon. Le'Veon, that's my man, fancy man.
I got Jordan Howard 5. I like Jordan Howard, good physical runner, still young, I believe 3rd year. They also drafted another running back over there who I'm going blank on his name right now. My
Cohen?
bad. Yes,
Thank
thank
Cohen,
you.
Yeah.
But Jordan Howard's more the traditional every down grinding back, and when he gets in that red zone, he gonna get you. He's one of these kind of running backs. If we're talking from a fantasy football standpoint, where he'll have 60 yards and 3 touchdowns because he get in that red zone and he gonna get in there. You know what I'm saying? He might not have an overall great game, but he gonna get in there. But I like him. Also, he's my 5th back. Who you going with?
I feel you with Jordan Howard, but like it's Terry, like his name Terry. I hope it is Terry because I don't remember. But anyways, Cohen. He had a good fantasy year last year. He was a rookie, so I don't see him.
But they also had Trubisky throwing the ball 10 times a game,
and that's going to increase too. And he's receiving the running back, so those carries definitely going to be split. I don't know about top 5 Jordan Howard, but he's a goal line 3rd down running back though. Yeah,
that other back, he's good, but he's a good 3rd down passing back. He's a big payback, and you're 100% right. He's a talent, but I still like I said, the goal line.
But rounding out my top 5, I got Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette's coming in my top 5. Blake Bortles ain't shit. Blake Bortles they're gonna lean on him, Leonard Fournette, to get the offense going. The defense good enough, so they're gonna control the rock. It's a lot of times in the second half, and he's gonna have that pill all day long. He's a savage. He's an every down back. Is he? Somebody's there, isn't it? Well, who cares? He'll definitely get the goal line.
They got a couple backs.
Yeah, he's open field. He's explosive. He gets a lot of moves. So he had 9. Did he have 10 touchdowns last year? He just missed 1,000 yards, but I think he had 10 touchdowns, and he was injury plagued last year too. Hopefully he stays. If we're all being good, he'll stay injury free, and he's gonna have a big year this year. So he's rounding up my top 5. Leonard Fournette.
All right, so we're going to hit up the wide receivers now. And number 1, best wide receiver to me by a large margin right now. I got AB number 1.
Same thing.
Ain't too much to say about AB. Throw it up. He's going to get it. Like I said, best wide receiver to me by a large margin. Who you going with number 1?
Same thing. I got AB as my number 1 wide receiver. It's not too much about it. AB, same old thing. Big Ben still there. I know Juju's still there. Vance McDonald got familiar with the offense towards the end of the year, but it's AB, man.
Now for number 2, I'm torn. I think he's the 2nd best wide receiver when it comes to a fantasy. I just was told, I don't know how true it is. One of my little homies told me that he's dating Iggy Azalea now, and to me, when athletes date celebrity women like that, the production goes down. If you want to debate me on it, I'll have plenty of examples of it. But DeAndre Hopkins is my number 2 wide receiver. I love him. It don't matter who's the quarterback. He's going to go get it now. Hopefully Deshaun will be healthy throughout the year. And if he is, I just see the ceiling for them is endless as far as the best tandem maybe in football. Who you got number 2? D-Hop?
That's why you my brother.
You know what I'm
I got
saying?
DeAndre there too. DeAndre Hopkins is like
You see, he goes mixing it up in camp too.
Oh my goodness! Wait, I kind of got dropped though. Did he get dropped though? Was that him that got dropped?
Yeah, he got pulled out. But the one thing I don't get, he didn't have the helmet.
Yeah, why are you fighting without your helmet, fam?
They do it all the time. If I don't have my helmet, I'm pulling you like this.
Yeah, word.
That's gonna be my first thing. I'm not gonna hit your helmet. I'm just gonna pull you down like the old hoodie way before you got jumped.
Yeah, but I got DeAndre. DeAndre, like, when it comes to like the top wide receivers, his name's not mentioned enough. I understand you, the Odells out there, the Julio Jones and the ABs, but like, listen, man, DeAndre Hopkins is dead nice, and he finally got a quarterback, and you seen what he did last year, and he got hurt, so he'll be having I think he'll have injury recovery this year with Deshaun Watkins, and the offense is gonna be explosive this year, and they got Will Fuller on the outside, so it's not like they're gonna be sitting there. You can't double them, but you got to pick your poison with that. So
D-Hop get his numbers regardless. It don't matter.
Exactly. He gonna eat. Yeah, he gonna eat.
It's crazy how he does it.
He gonna eat for real, yo. He's dead nice.
I've never had a consistent quarterback. He just gets his numbers. 3. I don't know if I'm in hard knocks moment right now, but I got Jarvis Landry as my number 3. He did lead the league in receiving last year. I think he's a big talent who's underrated. So again, whether it be Tyrod or Baker, they're gonna toss that pill. And he gonna get it. Who you got as number 3?
I think that's a stretch for Tyrod. The Tyrod don't be airing out like that. For
well, they aired it out. They didn't air it out, but the very first play in preseason with him and Tyrod was a nice, Moss-like 30-yard pass.
He's conservative. He's I don't know. I think he'll have his numbers though, but I don't know about top 5 numbers, like top 3. You got him as number 3. I'm like, ooh, that's a lot.
Well, I mean, he led the receptions with the quarterback being who was their quarterback last year again?
Ryan Tannehill.
More for the 11th year. I know Tannehill got hurt.
Who was it? This dude came back out of retirement.
Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
So to lead the league with Cutler and Matt Moore as your quarterbacks, Tyrod Taylor. I mean, in receptions that is, and none of them is airing it out. Yeah. So he gonna at least lead that. And again, like I said, I might be in a hard knocks moment. You know what I'm saying? Who you got?
You know what I got? My man Odell's taking that number 3 spot, man. Odell's coming back strong. He's out there with Eli again.
You got Odell number 3? Oh, you ain't have him number 2 and number 1?
Nah. All right. Fantasy wise, the Giants got a lot of weapons there.
Zeke number 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got number 1, but that's cool though.
Cool.
But I got Odell's number 3. He's gonna come back strong off his injury. He got a lot to prove. His contract year. So he's definitely coming back a little short to prove that he's still 100% healed from his injury and coming right back as that caliber player that he was, that explosive wide receiver who gets open in the outfield, makes something out of nothing, goes boom. You should know about it because that's how he won the game a couple of years ago against the Cowboys for a slant route. He took it to the house for like 60 yards. But anyway, Odell number 3 coming back strong.
I got Odell number 4, but to be real honest, I think I only wrote it down because I ain't want to look biased. Because Odell's been hurt the last 2 years, so I don't know. Who's to say, football is a tough sport. He's not the biggest guy on the field, and so who's to say that he's really physically built for it? But I did write him number 4. That's all I'm saying.
Everybody's one injury away from football. Everybody's
he's a small frame, though.
He's healthy right now. He's coming to the league right now healthy. So
Deshaun Jackson was healthy every year, and he got hurt every year.
Yeah, he's healthy right now. So
they're always healthy in training camp. Then he get hit.
But that don't mean you don't pick the play though. That don't mean like I can't. I don't know.
If you're gonna play all year, Odell. Your history tells me you're not. We got.
I got my 4th slot. I got Julio Jones, man. Like Julio Jones is savage. He's still gonna. He's a beast. He's a man at the wide receiver positions. He's gonna eat regardless, and he still got Matty Ice to. It's not like it's a plus that Matty Ice did, but
yeah, you gave him the nickname and all that.
Man, my 4 word.
He
did, but like they got the rapport.
I rock with Matt
so
Ryan.
yeah.
I ain't gonna do that.
They got the rapport, so he gonna eat. Is Julio Jones?
I don't want to say I rock with him, but I respect him.
Yeah.
I respect him.
And then he plays. It's not like he's always injury play. He gonna get the numbers though. So I got Julio Jones in my 4th slot.
Now 5. I wasn't like sure.
Tricky.
Mike Evans almost got in there for me. I like him. The quarterback situation's up and down, but he's another one like D-Hop. He's gonna get his numbers. But I got Juju, man. It's just something about Juju.
At 5?
I got Juju at 5.
My God.
It's something about Juju, that kid. And I know it's preseason, but he's found the end zone twice already. And something about that kid, man. That's all I can say. I mean, on the field, he does his thing. We know that. I don't even know if he's 21 yet. It's crazy. But it's just something about that kid where he got it.
That's a lot of touchdowns. That's a lot of touchdowns to be top 5. That's AB. That's Le'Veon. That's Vance McDonald, the tight end, and that's a lot of touchdowns.
It is. It is. But I could see Juju getting 10 touchdowns this year.
So what round? Like, if you see Juju, like, what round would you have Juju in? If you what would you snatch him up as? He'll be your off the board. Like, if you had, he'll be your 4th wide receiver off the board. Like, you got him as that.
Yeah.
In fantasy,
I like Juju. Juju will be top 10 in touchdowns this year.
I don't know.
Remember this date?
I'm
gonna put this clip. Mitri Damas has spoken. Remember this clip. Juju will be top 10. I will go so far to say I could see AB dropping down touchdown wise to just kind of in that later top 10, and Juju being right there along with him.
I don't know if
I can see it.
I don't know.
That kid just got something special about him, and he found the end zone.
I like Juju too. I caught him last year off the waiver, but I don't know about top 4 wide receiver in fantasy this year with AB being there and Le'Veon. I don't know. You gonna see though. But rounding out my top 5, I got T.Y. Hilton, man. I got T.Y. Hilton. That's a lot. I got T.Y. Hilton rounding out my top 5, and it has a lot to do with Andrew Luck being back. And when them two get together,
do we know if Andrew Luck is back?
Andrew Luck, listen, is he healthy? Yes.
He did throw one pass past 10 yards.
I don't care. If Andrew Luck is healthy, T.Y. Hilton is back.
And I love Andrew Luck.
Yeah, Andrew Luck is back. So as long as he's healthy, then boom. I got T.Y. Hilton. Is gonna be kind of a sleeper this year as a top 5. I don't know if he's a sleeper.
I'm sleep on him.
But watch, Big Abdrajamis. I just said remember this one. T.Y. Hilton is gonna go to work this year, and a lot to do with Andrew Luck. They got a great rapport, and T.Y. Hilton is he's a good wide receiver.
He is.
He puts up numbers every year, he got his quarterback this year, so his numbers gonna take a spike. He's gonna take a spike from what he did last year.
All right, we're gonna go quarterbacks on him. Yeah. We're gonna go quarterbacks on him.
I mean, we don't know the first quarterback.
I'm going Brady. I'm going Brady. Preseason again, but I don't even know why they let Brady play the whole first half of the second preseason game.
Whoa, I was like, what the
hell?
And
he lit him up. He lit the Eagles up. It must have been personal. I think he was like 19 for 26, 2 touchdowns. So, I mean, they don't have, they got some backs there, but they don't have that premier back. So, they that's how they get in that end zone. Hogan and Gronk and all these players, they find that end zone from them short routes with them wide receivers. So I'm going Brady number 1.
I got A-Rod going number 1. I got Aaron Rodgers. He gonna be same old thing up in Green Bay, slinging that pill to everybody. So A-Rod, I don't even know what I'm about to say about A-Rod.
Yeah,
he be running and throwing in there, all that. So
I got A-Rod number 2. Maybe even 1B. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. He, like you said, he gonna light it up. Also, the one thing I give him. I hate to say give him over Brady is the deep ball, because Brady does it too. It's just Brady's more meticulous and about it. But yeah, A-Rod number 2.
My number 2, I got Deshaun Watson as my number 2. I don't think he's gonna be sitting out there running around like he's Michael Vick or crazy but he'll go back to his he'll still be able to move around. He's still a elusive quarterback, and he's gonna have a party this year with I think him and DeAndre and Will Fuller. I can't think of their tight end. Who the hell do you know they tight end right now?
Nah.
Who cares? They gonna have a ball. He's a good quarterback. He's a big game quarterback, as you've seen. Unfortunately, he got injured last year, but we're gonna see him come back this year, bounce back, come right back to what he was doing last year. I got his number 2.
Now with Deshaun, showing proof for me. One thing I think we forget sometimes with Deshaun Watson is he threw a lot of interceptions. Threw a whole lot of interceptions, had a lot of turnovers. So, and, a lot of first-year players is like that. We always love to use the greatest example is Peyton Manning led the NFL in interceptions his rookie year. But before I make him a top 5 player, I got to see it. Also, he didn't play defenses twice. That's a big deal. When defenses start having tape on you, that's a whole big deal. So, I just want to see it. I'm rooting for the kid. I think he'll be a great player, but I just got to see it. And also, again, like I said with Odell, Deshaun Watson has an injury history, so I got to make sure you're healthy.
Yeah.
Number 3, which could be number 1, Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, we know third, rookie year, third in QBR, and second year, fourth. So we know he's a top 5 quarterback guaranteed. That's what the history tells us. Now, he's the best dual threat quarterback in the NFL. We forget that he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns for quarterbacks. So, Dak Prescott, number 3, with the many new faces, quote unquote, wide receivers there. We'll be spreading that around, so it'll be a lot more of the Cole Beasleys and Allen Hurns and all these people getting in the end zone. So I see Dak Prescott having a big year at 3.
I got my man Tom Brady at number 3. As you've seen, his little preview what he was the other day.
Crazy.
Going right back to work, sharing that pill with everybody, dinking and dunking, and then boom, you're gonna splash and then you're gonna catch you sleeping. Same thing. He got protection, Belichick system, Patriots in that weak ass division. Same thing. Tom Brady, number 3.
Number 4, I'm going with Russell Wilson. Now, to be honest, I'm not a Russell. I don't love Russell Wilson. I don't know why. Maybe because I like Future a whole lot, if I'm just being real honest. But he puts the numbers up. That's undeniable. It don't matter. I don't have the biggest respect for the wide receivers over there. I don't like Doug Baldwin because he just thinks he's better than what he is. But he got a Super Bowl, and, he's made big plays, so I got to give him that. But Russell Wilson, number 4, he just puts up the numbers no matter who's out there.
It's definitely fantasy-wise. But number 4, I got my man Killer. Man Killer Cam coming out number 4. Especially you got this shit coming in with North Turner, the offensive coordinator. So, his offense always put up a lot of points. He got a couple of wide receivers as young boys on the outside now. Devin Funch is now number 1 wide receiver. And he got us. I'm gonna talk about the other guy a little later.
Well, they drafted a wide receiver too.
My young boy DJ Moore's my sleeper. I'm gonna talk about him a little bit later. So, but they got him on the outside. They still got Greg Olsen and they got Christian McCaffrey sitting out there catching out the backfield. And gonna have I think gonna have a little good year running back on the low too. So, and Cam, he's killer. He's 6'7". He's a savage. He look like a defensive end. So he's still gonna be running the ball and getting you touchdowns as the quarterback. So I got him as my 4th.
I love Cam. I like the way he ran up on Calvin Benjamin. You know what I'm saying? And not because he was, not in any ignorant kind of way, because, he did it like a man.
Yeah, word.
But I'm done with Cam. I've been done with Cam since after the Super Bowl that year. For some reason, I just took it very personal. So I'm done with Cam. And I once I got dang. I thought I was going to Jameis Winston was going to fill that void for me, but I can't claim him right now either. He bugging too. I got Dak, man. Luckily, I got Dakota. But all right, my number 5 quarterback, I was going to go Drew Brees, but I think honestly, Derek Carr is going to have a big bounce back year. I'm not even actually sold on the coach like that too much because football has changed so much. But we forget that we was like thinking he was going to be like the next top tier quarterback just a year ago. So I just think last year just so many things went wrong with the Raiders. I have a big bounce back year for him. There's a great big buzz, nice buzz and energy going on out there. So yeah, I'm gonna sneak him at 5, man.
I don't got Derek Carr nowhere near my top 5. John Gruden gonna have the Raiders out there playing like the 85 Bears and shit. So they gonna be fucking running that pill fucking 35, 40 times a game, fuck around, splitting them carries. But my top 5, I rounded out my 5th player, my QB. I got Andrew Luck. I got Andrew Luck coming through with the bounce back year. He's healthy this year. Andrew Luck's fucking top 5 quarterback in the NFL. He's a savage. He's been there. He always had the numbers. If he's playing, he got the numbers. So if he's playing, he's gonna have numbers. He's playing this shit. He's healthy, coming right back doing what he do. He got some protection this year in the offensive line. He drafted a couple of good players. He got the weapons outside. He got he might have a good running game this year. We'll see. They said that their young running back Marlon Mack.
I hope so for his sake.
Yeah, because he's never. That's the damn shame. This whole career, I can't tell you one running back.
O-line be terrible.
Like Frank Gore, but now he ain't Frank. Like, whatever, man. But
O-line is terrible. They be trying to kill him out there.
Yeah, that's why he's injured, because he's running for his life and.
Well, I hope for his sake, and I like Andrew Luck a lot, but I got to see it. Another one, he's been out of football so long, so that makes me think something serious going on over there. Then when I see him play, he don't throw nothing past like 5 yards. So I got to see it with him also. Now we get the tight ends. I'm going to just run through my whole list real quick on the tight ends, and then you go through. I got Gronk, I got Kelsey, that's it.
Yeah.
Any other tight end, you just hit random. Just hit random. And, you know, it's a flip coin. You're going to get a good game here. You're going to get a good game there. Most of the time, nothing. I mean, I like the kid from Hard Knocks. I don't want to mess up his name with a U-D.
Njoku?
Yeah. That is probably because I just watched Hard Knocks. You know what I'm saying? But he had 2 touchdowns against your Giants. You know what I'm saying?
He did.
So, that's if it's Gronk or Kelsey, anything besides that, I don't care.
Nah, I feel you. That's who rounds up my top 2. I got Gronk and Kelsey, but it's the top 3 is pretty easy too. You got Zach Ertz out. Ertz always like he gonna have a big year this year. Well, he got real familiar. Him and Wentz got real familiar last year with each other. So I think they're gonna get reacquainted. And Nick Foles, and when Nick Foles came in, they were just fine too. But they both hurt right now. I don't know if Nick Foles hurt his shoulder, and I don't know if Winston
strip fumble to the house.
Word, and I don't know if Winston can be ready. So they got that dude. What's his name? Stedman. But he was throwing bombs out there in the low though. But
I like that offensive call.
Yeah, I like that. They let that shit go.
The
man.
way they design the routes is just, you know, it makes the safeties make a decision. And so that's why they get a lot of those deep passes, because, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but
I don't
like
get too technical.
But yeah, me neither. Not right now, real
Yeah.
quick. But after Ertz, I got Kyle Rudolph coming in at the 4th tight end. Him and Kirk Cousins gonna be that, because like he'll be a big red zone target. With Stephon Diggs and Thielen on and sliding the outside out there. So and then they got Dalvin Cook. So, but in the red zone he'll be a big target. And Kirk Cousins is better than Case Keenum, so he'll be back to having a good year. And round it off, I think Jack Doyle is gonna have a sleepy, nice, good year with Andrew Luck being back. He's always productive tight end, but his quarterback hasn't been there. I think it was the top 10 last year, even without Andrew Luck. And I think this year, when Andrew Luck gonna be healthy again, he'll have a nice little
he might
breakout year.
He out here throwing 5-yard routes. I'm for Andrew Luck, because I like you a lot, man. I just hope you're good. All right, now defense, number 1.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about this. Number 1, go with the Texans. They looking like barbarians. They looking like fantasy wise. I would go with the Texans, because they got JJ back out there, and then he's coming to life finally. Of course, my mind goes blank. The man from South Carolina, man.
Oh, Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah, they coming to life. So I think I would go Texans. I know a lot of say Jaguars, but I would go Texans.
For my number 1, I got the Chargers. I like the Chargers. I think you know, Ingram and Bosa there, and maybe one of the best top 3, definitely a top 3 cornerback right now, Casey Hayward. But they make plays.
Yeah.
So that's the big thing, is they make plays over there. So I got them going number 1. 2, I got it's either gonna be great or it's gonna explode over there. But number 2, I gotta put the Rams. I gotta put the Rams. Marcus Peters and typically, I'm messing his name up. My man over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, with those additions, and then of course Sue. And, they're going to get, hopefully.
Then you start fucking around. Yeah, pay that motherfucker, man.
They got to get him in there.
Yeah, what are you doing, yo?
They got to get him in there. So, with that, you got to. It's just too much talent. So, it just has to work out. What you think of with number 2?
I would go Jaguars number 2.
Okay.
I would go Jaguars number 2. They had a breakout year last year, and then it's pretty much the same unit again this year. And what they're gonna do is gel even more and get even better and keep up the same
Ramsey
production.
Talking that talk.
And he gonna walk that walk too.
I think he is too. I think he is too.
He gonna walk that walk too.
And I didn't disagree with a lot of stuff he was saying. I've said on here before, and I say I think Big Ben is overrated also. I think he's, so a lot of those quarterbacks, he gave Dak he's good, he's alright, but that's cool.
Yeah,
he ain't shit on Dak, so we good.
Yeah, he said what I've been saying for years. It's the same exact thing.
Oh nah, he's
Thanks,
better
Zeke.
than alright, but
Thanks, Zeke.
just he ain't. Now 3, I got the Vikings. I think overall the Vikings is not gonna have the year they had last year, but Mike Zimmerman with that defense, I mean they just stout. From Griffin to Xavier Rhodes, they just stout. So, and plus playing there is tough. So just teams have that trouble there already, and then when you put that with the defense, so I don't think they're gonna have the great year they had last year. I can even see them missing the playoffs, honestly. But that defense will still be a top 5 defense.
I'm gonna go with my third defense. I'm gonna go with the Rams for obvious reasons. They got so much talent all over that defensive side of the football, everywhere over that field. And if they get it together, like if they really play as a unit, hopefully they're gonna get together. If they play as a unit, they're gonna be the number one. If they do it, they will be the number one defense this shit. Like hands down, there's way too much talent on that side of the ball for them not to be the number one defense if they get it together as a unit. Football, the ultimate team sport.
Yeah.
If they get it together, man. Whew.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Now,
yo, Aaron Donald and Sue on the same line, yo.
that's scary.
Come on, man.
I'm glad we don't got them this year. That's scary. I mean, we should have beat them last year, but I don't know. Whole new year. All right, I got the Jags at 4. Like you said, they was peaking last year. Young group mixed with a couple vets over there. Love those cornerbacks, AJ and Jalen. I think gonna back it up. Fowler, the pass rushing over there, top to bottom, they just stack. Only reason why I got them at 4 and not 1, 2, just because I think. Just that's how football goes. When you have just such a great year, then you take a step back, and then the next year you go back up again, and so up and down. So, but I still got them top 5.
I should probably have this team a little higher, especially since they play in the dome. But I got the Vikings in my number 4th team. They play in that dome. It gets real loud in there. You can't hear shit, and it gets real. And
that horn start blowing.
Yeah, for real. And it gets real vicious out there. And they pretty stout, like all over that field too. So I got the Vikings in because they home game is gonna. You're gonna have like 11 points in that dome, maybe less. So I got the Vikings.
What's that? That's oh man, I'm gonna mess it up. Is that where country is it from that the Vikings got that from? I should know this from soccer. Let's keep going. So number 5, I got the Dallas Cowboys, who will be a top 5.
Oh, this is crazy.
Now,
let me tell you. You see, this is how it's crazy. Every time with the Cowboys, you talk about Odell, like you don't know if he's gonna be injured. He's gonna be injured. You don't know if he's gonna be injured, and we all know that the Dallas Cowboys defense is completely different without Sean Lee, who's fucking missed the glass. But here you go, has him in your top 5 defense, like as if Sean Lee is gonna be 100% make it through the year.
So who was our first?
You didn't take none of that into consideration. That's just crazy.
Who was our first round draft pick?
I don't know.
A linebacker. Now, to be honest, I ain't love what I saw from him from game 1. I just feel like he thought too much and he didn't let his instinct play. But physically, he looks like he could be something. Reading the reports, he looked like he'd be something. But besides that, the pass rush is going to surprise people. DeMarcus Lawrence, who we know was a half a sack away from being a sack leader last year, he's coming back. He's going to be that same guy. He's playing for a contract. Randy Gregory is back, who was a top pick for us, who's been out the league for a year and a half. Due to the stupid marijuana rules and things like that. So that pass rush is going to surprise. But bigger than anything, and I hate to say this, but if the Dallas Cowboys is smart and bold enough, they will make Chris Richardson our head coach. And that's why our defense will be a top 5 defense. Chris Richardson, he's most famously known for creating the Legion of Boom in Seattle. He was the secondary coach over there. Now he's our passing game coach. I don't know what that means, but really he's gonna take that defensive coordinator. He's gonna be a head coach. I assume probably by next year from someone. So if the Cowboys are smart, they make him a head coach now, and he will be the reason why we're a top 5 defense. Wait till you see them corners we got. I don't even want to say too much about the corners we got because they all first and second year players. But wait till you see them.
So you're really not going to take Sean Lee's injury-prone career into consideration, just like you took every other player's.
We more equipped for that. We more equipped for a Sean Lee injury now. The things that we drafted was the reason why we lost last year. It likes to be because Zeke got hurt, but no. Our left tackle got hurt, and our middle linebacker got hurt.
Nobody.
2 of our top 3 players. So what was our first 2 draft picks? A linebacker and a tackle, which we haven't playing guard. But
So he's mentally equipped like Sean Lee. Sean Lee is like the pretty
Nah.
not skill wise. Like you can't say that good, but at least
Sean Lee's
definitely
the best linebacker there.
above the shoulders. He's Peyton Manning of y'all defense. Like how Payne was on the offensive. Like checking down all that, calling shit before the plays. That's how Sean Lee is calling everything out, pointing everything like that. That's how that rookie linebacker is.
Nah, I'm not saying that, but we just more
I
equipped.
ain't think you're not
We just
equipped.
more equipped for those
Alright.
injuries now.
Bro, right now my top 5, I got the Eagles, defending champions, like same defense pretty much. Like
Same team that got lit up.
That's my Brady, but one game. But that defensive line is still there. They're gonna be pass rushing the hell. So anytime you got a pass rush like that, you always gonna be in the range for a top 5 defense. And they can defend the champions. They did it as a unit. They be back again. So I got them rounding out my top 5.
I can't stand
Fuck the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them.
I just couldn't. And plus, I honestly do think they're gonna have a big drop this year too.
Yeah, I don't think it's
I
gonna
don't
be
think
as
they was that
dominant.
good.
Yeah.
They just had to end that streak. It just had to be like that. They just had to end the streak. Now, that's all. I don't know if you got any other tips, any other players you want to sneak in that people need to be knowing about. I already gave too much, man.
Yeah, I don't want.
I gave y'all too much.
I'm just staying there. Washington gonna be like, stay away from Jimmy Graham. Titans, I don't know what it is with A-Rod and Titans. They never have a good year. They
scored
never
a touchdown yesterday.
Yeah, whatever, preseason. But I don't think Jimmy Graham's gonna be like, Jimmy Graham's usually like the
I don't like
3rd,
Jimmy
4th,
Graham.
5th pick off the board.
He's
Stay away from
soft,
Jimmy
man.
Graham. Kareem Hunt, I don't think he's gonna have a Kareem Hunt led the league in rushing last year. He's not doing that again this year. Don't go Kareem Hunt crazy. And I think Alvin Kamara is gonna have a little drop off this year. He's gonna have a good decent year, but I don't think he's gonna have that crazy year he did last year. Stay away from them 3. That's what I wrote down. And my sleepers, I got DJ Moore, the young boy up on the Panthers. He's a big deep threat. Can't let that thing go. And he's elusive. He's yard after carries. He could do that. First preseason game, I'm saying too much. Fuck. First preseason game, he had 4 catches, 75 yards, caught everything. So like they say Devin Funches is gonna be the number 1 receiver, but skill wise, DJ Moore's gonna be better.
Funches is not that good.
Yeah, Funches exactly. So he gonna fuck around, take over, and then he gonna watch out for DJ Moore. And I got Nelson Aguilar. Like they figured him out in Philly. I read that they put him in the slot, and that's where he's most productive. I forgot Pro Football Focus had him. I forgot when he was a slot wide receiver, but I think it's like top 2 or 3, whatever. And that's where he's gonna be for now. And then towards the end of the year last year, if you look at his numbers, he was a top 10 wide receiver. So Nelson Aguilar gonna have a slot all year this year. Mm-hmm. So it was gonna look like he have a breakout year. And I think Joe Mixon's gonna have a good year on Cincinnati. Because towards the end of the year, Joe Mixon, he get his little boogie on.
I like Joe Mixon. Less distractions this year. That has to weigh on players. So yeah, I like Joe Mixon. I definitely see that happening.
Yeah.
We gave a lot of gems today.
Yeah. We in the same leagues. That's it though.
Yeah,
that's it.
man.
No more. I ain't giving them no more sleepers.
Jim Jones over here, man. Capo status.
You heard?
All these gems we dropping. You know what I'm saying? Well, my brother.
Yes, sir.
We gonna be out of here. That's that Kobe. Oh, we just want to say real quick, man. We want to dedicate this show to Miss Lamb. If you from Castle Hill, from the Bronx, you know what I'm saying. You definitely know her. Raised a lot of kids. Did a lot of great for the community. One of our partners, so just very close to us. And from saying that, also I want to highlight the Big 3. I just found out that every city they go, they do a lot of community work there. Want to definitely shout out Ricky Davis. He feeds the homeless at every city they go to.
That's what's up.
And his team didn't even make the playoffs, and he's still gonna go to the other cities for the playoffs and still feed the homeless. And Cube does a lot of things with the youth, so I want to shout that out. And let's do out here, man. And we out here, man. Right again, Kobe Bryant, my brother, NWA. You already know, legendary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We out.
Hey!